What is up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting Tuesday morning edition of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday morning. Actually recording this on a Tuesday morning for a change. How do you like that? In this week's episode, we are going to be doing a little mini dungeon between the Fire Temple, which we took out last time, and the Water Temple, the much maligned Water Temple. So we're going to knock out this little mini dungeon in between and get a very special item, actually a couple of very special items. We're going to get one of them in the dungeon, and we're going to get one of them as a kind of a reward for finishing the dungeon. Both of these are going to be essential items in order for us to tackle the Water Temple, so that's why we got to go do this first. Take a little detour. Am I really not going to get anything for... Not much. Really didn't get much for doing that. So, things are a little bit different in Zora's Domain. A little chillier in Zora's Domain since we last saw them. A lot has changed over the last 7 years. Can't quite reach that. Are they still here as an adult, or you have to do this as a child? Yeah, looks like they're not here. So there's a game thing you can do there with frogs as a kid. Play your ocarina, you play all the different songs for them, and different colored frogs pop up, and you get different rewards for it. We may do that at some point, but right now I kind of just want to get this done, because I know that the Water Temple is going to be a meaty section, so I want us to get there as quickly as we can. Play our Zelda's Lullaby here to get in the door. So we're going to knock out this dungeon here, and we're going to be getting the Iron Boots and the Zora Tunic. So we get another wardrobe change for old Linky here. The Iron Boots, they do exactly what they sound like. They make your feet very heavy, and they allow you to drift down underneath water. So as you can see inside of Zora's Domain here, shit's frozen, yo! And just like Goron City, it's virtually abandoned. So... And this is one of the few areas of the game that does not change or does not improve after you defeat the dungeon. So after we beat the Water Temple, this pretty much still stays frozen. I don't know if that was an error on the part of the developers when they were making this game. I feel like if it was, they would have corrected it in one of these ports. But for whatever reason, they just, even though they claim, you know, oh, you saved the day, you did everything, like, things still stay frozen in here. So I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Our king here is covered in this mysterious red ice that we don't seem to have any ability to melt. So we're just gonna leave him alone for a bit. We're gonna go back out here and revisit the area where we met Lord Jabu Jabu, who is now just gone. Lord Jabu Jabu is nowhere to be found. And we've got all these like ice formations out here. They kind of shift with the tides. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get over to that area there. Which, if you'll recall, was there when we were a child. It was still there. I think we even made note of it. But there was no ice there to get us here. So this is the Ice Cavern. This is our little mini dungeon that we are going to be tackling. Love the music in here. This kind of reminds me of how they slightly changed the music in Animal Crossing when it's snowing to give you that kind of like tinny bell sound to signify that it's cold and there's ice. And I don't know. I like it. So yeah, everything in here, as you might imagine, is ice themed. These enemies here are called Freezards. Alright, I'm not getting anything for beating these guys, so I'm just gonna go about my business. Do I have to beat them? Kinda feels like I might have to beat them. God damn it. Yep. Okay. So I do have to do that. Fine, fine, fine. So then you come to this room where you see these silver rupees, and these are, they don't have any monetary value, fortunately, but they're kind of they're the red coins of the Zelda world. You know, so in Mario you'll occasionally have things that involve red coins. Oops, I forgot about that one. Yeah. And then if you collect enough of them, you get like an extra life or whatever. But in this dungeon, if you collect all of the silver rupees, you end up getting access to the door. So there'll be a couple of puzzles like that as we're going through this dungeon. There is a gold sculpture in here, but I think it's behind ice, if I remember correctly. And we are going to be getting a way to deal with that red ice in just a moment. So we're going to go up here. Yeah, just hit him! Oh my god! Like, you don't move forward at all. Okay. Ugh. And yeah, we have ice keys now as well. So we've had the fire keys. We now have ice keys. Join in the fun. And unlike the fire keys, unfortunately, they don't lose their cloud, like their element cloud, when you hit them with your shield. So the fire keys would at least fall away. They would just become regular keys if you hit them with your shield. So now we come to this blue fire here, and that's where our bottles. I guess I'm gonna have to ditch this fairy. I hate to do that, but I do need the extra bottle space. So, even though we didn't need it, thank you for your service, fairy. And we're gonna come over here and bottle up some blue fire. This is what we are going to use to take out that red ice. Motherfucker. I don't think there's anything important in this. No, there's not. It's just a pot. So I'm not going to waste the fire on that. I hate... Ugh. Dude! These touchy controls on ice is just like a match made in hell. Woo! That was clutch, though. Alright, so get back over here. Key at this point is just survival. Until we can get over here. Oh my god. They're so touchy. they're so touchy with this control stick. Like, again, say what you will about the N64 controller. It was not this sensitive. It did not behave this way. God, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Like, who is the bigger boss in this game? Is it the control? Is it the camera? Is it my own ability? Like, who are we really fighting here? Square up the camera. Oh boy, okay. So this will be, I believe, the dungeon map. Because even though this isn't a full-fledged temple, it is still considered a dungeon, and so we do still get a dungeon map, and I believe a compass as well. Even though we, as you'll recall from last time, we beat the fire temple without a compass. But dungeon map, compass, and then eventually we will get our dungeon prize or our dungeon item in the iron boots. I really wish you could drop something other than magic, because I so rarely ever use magic that it really is pointless. Okay, so we're now going to use that blue fire we just acquired to melt these red ice walls. So there's a pathway there. And let's open up a pathway here. We will be needing and we'll be getting more blue fire here shortly, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll go this way first. I have no idea if that's right or not, but at least I'm able to get... Ooh, there's a heart piece. Definitely take that. That is a large chest, so I'm going to guess that is our compass. Where are you at, Keith? I know you're up there. Right. Well, I'm not going to... A few more bottles of fire. And go over here, get our heart piece. I think this is only going to be our third piece. So I could be much further along health-wise if I had bothered to go around and get all the collectibles and get all the hidden heart pieces and stuff. You know, it's probably to my detriment that I haven't done that. But I also know that you can beat the game without those things, so I don't want to waste any more of your time than I already have with chasing after stuff that's not really necessary. So could we be higher in health? Could we be better leveled for this? Sure. But I think we're fine. One of the guides I was looking at earlier was remarking that by this point in the game you should have, like, they were showing like the amount of hearts you should have, and they were like well into their second row of hearts, and I was just like, bro, like, who has the time to go chasing after all that shit? Because, like, not all of them are just simple hidden ones. Like, a lot of them are ones that are like, you have to plant a seed as a child, so then you travel through time, become an adult, and you find Jesus, and then you find like levitating leaf platform thing or whatever has grown where you planted the seed, and then you can ride that up to this hidden platform where there's a blah 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 blah. It's just like, I ain't got time for all that. Alright, so this room here is one of the one of their favorite puzzle types. The moving platforms around to get coins puzzle. Ooh, let's get that Skulltula while we're here. They will sort of recreate or repurpose this puzzle in the castle at the end of the game. So at the end of the game, when you're getting ready to go face Ganondorf, you will have to go through a series of challenges themed off of the temples that you've already completed. And this is sort of the one for the water temple, weirdly enough. Like, they theme it off of the ice cavern rather than the water temple, which is interesting. It's pretty much the only one that really does that. Alright, should I go over there first, or should I go there first? Let's go here first. So this is very much like an order of operations puzzle. Like, you need to do things, need to move this block around in a certain order in order to retrieve all the coins. A little bit tedious, requires a little bit of trial and error. Gave me a ton of trouble as a kid because I was, you know, a dumb child. Hasn't been too bad in the times that I've done it as an adult, but of course now that I say that, it's going to probably take me the bulk of the episode. So anytime you get stuck, you can just shoot that off to... Can I push it this way? Yes, I can. Anytime you get stuck, you can just push it off into one of the little voids there, and it will respawn back at the starting spot, which is nice. I feel like in a meaner puzzle, they would have you... It would be like an insta-fail thing. Okay, got that. I feel like we're getting close. No. Get up there. What I don't want to do is fall down that hole. There we go. Alright, so we got all of the coins. Now we've opened up a portal, or opened up a gate rather, on that ledge up there. Look at that! We did the whole fucking puzzle in one try. That's how it's supposed to go. Nope, should have waited. Got too hyped. Alright, do I have more blue fire or do I need to go back? I have one more. Let's see if I can knock out all three at once. Boom. Heart. And I think this is going to be the boss of this dungeon. Yep. The white mofo. So you'll recall we... Wow, he went right through my shield. We saw Wolfos in the Forest Temple. And this is a white Wolfo. I don't think I've done a single bit of damage to him yet. Is this gonna work? At least I can hit him with arrows. I don't know how efficient that is. Wow, that took way less than I thought it would. Holy shit. Okay. So that was super easy. And we now have our iron boots. So I do need to go back and get some more blue fire. But before we do that, we're going to talk to our good friend Sheik. Just going to teach us our next song. How fucked up is that? Like, they're all sealed under the ice. Like, it's not even like the Gorons where they evacuated or they were kidnapped. They were just sealed away. Ugh. Teach me, Shiki. Time passes, people move like a river's flow, it never ends. I do love the turn of phrase in some of these. Young love will become deep affection, yeah. Rudo is still very much picking up what we were putting down. And it's still weird, but... A down, right, left. So that is the Serenade of Water. And that is going to be our fast travel song to get us into the Water Temple. One other piece of business we need to take care of before we do that, though. So, yes, you will. Sheik is so cool. I love the character design on Sheik. Just perfection. All right, so we are going to go back out here briefly just to get some more blue fire. I need that in just a moment. Alright, so I need to get the... I think I can push forward first. Then this way. That way. That way. And that way. Okay. Good. We'll go ahead and fill up both bottles, because there's a couple of things in Zora's domain that we can unfreeze, but first and foremost we need to unfreeze the king. Come on. Let's push that down. Alright, now let's see if I remember how to do this. Alrighty. So we'll go back to the room that had the iron boots in them. And we'll test them out for the first time. Get fucking Shrek, my dude. Okay, so we're gonna test out our iron boots. We are not playing the 3DS port, so we do not have the ability to map these to our C buttons, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're not able to breathe underwater. That seems less than ideal. So this brings us out to this room, the main room. Come on. Just go. Serpentine. Okay. Let's go unfreeze us a king. We made really good time with that dungeon. Like, it's not super difficult, but I take nothing for granted anymore. Alright, let's melt you down. Talk to our boy. Come back to life. I don't know why he talks like Bane from Dark Knight Rises. Looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. An expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Zora tunic, baby. Change into that shit immediately. Look at that. Love to see it. Alright, so we got that taken care of. We'll come down here. There's one more thing we can do before we jet out of here. Jet out of here, and we're gonna warp straight over to Lake Hylia. This is the Zora shop. Which I like that this guy was just hanging out back here behind the ice. There's not really anything in here we need. The main thing that this is helpful with is there is a Zora tunic here for sale if we happen to get hit by one of those likes and lose our tunic. So that's the main reason you want to unlock that. Alright, so let's equip our usual shit and remember that song she just taught us because I already forgot. A down, right, left, I think. A down, right, left. Yep, okay. And we're gonna head over to Lake Hylia, which is an area I don't think we visited. We haven't visited yet. Didn't go there as a child. Could have. Definitely could have, but just chose not to for the sake of time. So if you come here as a child, this is obviously much different, very sunny and full. You can't really... Can I make it daytime? So yeah, if you come here as a child, this is all filled with water. Like, this is a full-on... full-on lake. When water fills lake, shoot from yeah, so that's another little bit here. Once we're done with the water temple, we'll be able to come... The water will return to the lake here, and we'll be able to come back here, and as the sun is coming up, we can shoot an arrow... Yeah, I know. We can shoot an arrow as the sun is coming up, hit the sun, and it will give us the light arrows, I think. I think it's the light arrows. And those are most important for when we get to the end game. We're going to need those for when we fight Ganondorf. We won't need them as much for Ganondorf, at least not the first phase. You'll see. And hell, if you're watching this, chances are you probably already know. Listen to me mansplain the fucking most popular game of all time. I do not remember what's in here. I know it's these, like, merchant plant guys. No, I don't want those. No, thank you. What you got for me? Arrows, 30 pieces. No, I'm good on arrows. What you got? Besides an attitude. Bombs, 5 pieces of 40. No. Oh, okay. I hate that B doesn't automatically go to the no option. B should always go straight to the no option, you know? So this is Lake Hylia. There is a thing, again, you can do in the... there's more things you can do here as a child. Its main function for you here as an adult is the water temple, which is where we are headed now. Let's tear up some of this shit, see if there's anything good. There is. We don't really need much. The only thing we're really not maxed out on is arrows, which we are now. So off we go. So this area over here is where the entrance to Zora's Domain, the shortcut to Zora's Domain, used to be, but of course now it is frozen over, so we can't go in there. But we can go down here. Down into the depths. I'm not going to equip those just yet. I'm going to wait until we get here. So get ready to see a lot of this fucking screen over the next episode and a half, probably, as we make our way into the water temple. So we'll be spending a lot of time underwater, as you might imagine, and a lot of time changing the water level around us. This is probably the most notorious part of this game. This is the part of the game that even if you've never played this game, you know about the water temple. Someone has told you. I am personally of the opinion that it is not as bad as people say it is. It is definitely the worst of all the adult temples. And it is right next to Jabba Jabba's belly, which is the most annoying dungeon. So it's by no means a good dungeon. It's just not like for some people they're like, oh, I hated Ocarina of Time because I could never finish the water temple. It's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. And if you thought there was a lot of fumble fucking around blindly in other dungeons, oh boy, get ready, because there's going to be a whole lot of it in this one. And your main, I think as I've mentioned before, your main item in this dungeon is the long shot, which is basically just an upgraded version of your hook shot, so you can hook things from further away. And it's really, I mean, it's kind of lame as items go in the sense that, like, you're not getting something new, really. You're just getting an upgraded version of something you already had. But it's fine. The iron boots are the real prize here, I guess. Alright, let's drop down, because I'm pretty sure we need to go all the way down. We need to find the princess. Great. Off to just a super, super great start. Drop down here. I don't know. Don't know if I'm in the right place. Suppose we will find out momentarily. Yeah, no, this is not it. This is not it. This ain't it, Chief. So yeah, we will definitely not be finishing this today. I can't even promise really that we're gonna finish it next time. This is by far the most time-consuming part of the game. There is a really cool, probably the coolest mini boss in this temple. You get to fight Shadow Link or Dark Link. I forget how they refer to. I don't think I can use bombs underwater. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, can't use bombs underwater, so we'll have to come back to bomb that. That's the room I need, the one with the torches. It's all coming back to me. Just kidding, this one thing is coming back to me. But yeah, we get to fight a shadow version of ourselves. And yeah, there is grown-up Princess Ruto. I am. That's me. Spit take Link. Can't tell because he's underwater. Oh, that ain't no man, baby. That's Shiki, baby. Look at the abs on Ruto. Like, clearly has been hitting the gym in the 7 years we've been gone. So yeah, 3 places you can change the water level. It's the central mechanic of this dungeon. Yeah. It's like definitely, I will say, one of the best things that the 3DS remaster of this did was make the quality of life improvement that you could map the iron boots to a single button so that you didn't have to go back and forth to the inventory every time. That was a very nice addition. Alright, so there's 3 spots within the temple that you can adjust the water level, and they are all signified by this marker on the wall of the Triforce. And you play Zelda's Lullaby in front of it, and it will lower the water. I think this one's going to lower it all the way down, so it's going to drain all the water out. Before we do anything else, let's go in here. Dude. The targeting. Dungeon map? Probably dungeon map. Dungeon map. All right. Not that it really does us a whole ton of good in that this temple is confusing. You will get turned around. It's not a matter of if, it is when. It's how many times will you get turned around. Alright, so you can do this a couple of different ways. You can shoot arrows through this torch and light those. I'm just going to use Did's Fire, though, because I haven't used it in a while. Lights both of those and opens the door. Alright. And we get these fucking assholes. Little clam oyster things with spikes on the back of them. Pretty much just gotta wait for them to open their mouth and hit them in the tongue spine? I don't know what you would call that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Alright. Open up. This should be our first small key of the day. Oh boy, okay. I think this room in here is the one that had the bomb area. No, that's not it. I don't think. Can I push this? Let's push it. Push it real good. Told you, you're gonna get real used to seeing this inventory screen during this section of the game. Do I have to? No, I can just hop up. Activate the switch. That's gonna bring that up. Just ignore the Tektite altogether. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this room yet, just yet, actually. That's good. Yeah, I think this might be a long shot room. Don't know that I really have the necessary tools to be here just yet. No, definitely don't equip that. Keep the blue one. We want to be able to breathe. God damn it. Can I climb this in boots? No. It's a very, like, specific spot I want to be in. Okay. Can I even... I can get to that. Okay. Ah. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Oh my god, the final shots. And now I'm locked in here with these assholes. Alright, let's just go up. Just go up. Just go up! Leave your body, Link. Okay. Another small key. Nice. I don't know what this does. Ah, that'll open that up. It didn't occur to me that I might actually have to leave. Oh, this is gonna suck. I just rolled right into... Yep. Okay, well, that actually was not a complete waste of time. Alright. You'll love to see it. I actually managed to get something out of that. Oh. I don't even need to do anything with that. I can just hook shot my way over. Dude, do not equip that ever in this temple. What are you doing? Ah, shit. This is one of those. So there's several of these where the water level doesn't come up quite high enough for you to get out, and you have to just push from, or you have to just hook shot from down at the bottom. So dumb. Yeah, we'll see. One of these has the bombable floor. This one? Yep. Let's jump down there, see what's down there. Bruh. Get my hook shot back. Come here. There we go. Raise our water level up and raise that guy up so we can use him as a springboard. Really? Neither one of you is going to give me any hearts. Neither one. You'll love it. First time I've used my spin attack. Probably should use it more. But I don't. Really? Nothing really of value in here other than that gold sculpture, which is good. Could always use more of those. Is a small key spot there. I know that other door that we went through is... that's a long shot. So I don't want to go through there. So we'll go through here. We've got 2 small keys. We got room to burn. No, don't want the ocarina. I want to look. I want to look around. There we go. Pretty sure in here there is a water level adjustment spot. I think it might be up here. Yep, it sure is. So this is going to bring the water level up to... whoa, good God, what happened there? Left, right, left, up, right. Okay. This is going to bring the water level up midway. So we can drain the water all the way, we can do midway, or we can raise it back up to where it was when we first started. And before we go anywhere, we want to drop down with the iron boots, because raising this platform has created a hole. We want to make sure that we're, oops, we want to make sure that we're over. So you can't, that's the other thing about the iron boots, you can't really maneuver with them. Like, they're too heavy. So you kind of have to, you know, get yourself over where you want to sink to and then drop down. There's not really, like, much you can do in the way of maneuverability once you've got the iron boots on. See, like, this is going to be very close. Okay. So let's go down here, see what's down here. I will say about this temple, it is definitely a temple that rewards exploration. And I like that. I do like that a lot. Alright, this is going to drop dudes down, so we're going to make sure we're safely out of the way of that. Oh, right, I forgot. I can't use my... Get out of the way! those. One more. Now we got oyster boys. Bruh, what did you even Z-target? Like... Okay, let's go up here. And looks like we got another small key. Very cool. Very cool. God damn it. I never mean to equip the red tunic in this temple. Never mean to do it. Not once. Is there anything up here? No. Alright, so let's go back out this way. Go. Okay, water's up midway now. We're gonna head out this door. This is gonna take us back out to the main room. Whoop, up, 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 up. What was that? Why would you do that? What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Alright. That is definitely a hookshot room. Let's go in this door. I know there is a dude. I know there is a dude. Yep. Okay. So, the trick here is to not fire your arrow aimlessly at the wall, but to fire it at that switch. And oops, that brings us up here. Which brings us up to the upper level. Just let him fall. Do I want to... I'll go ahead and raise the water level again. Because I think there are some locked doors up at the upper level. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, there's one right there. Come on. There's one. Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay. I remember this being slightly stressful. It's probably even more stressful if I fuck up and fall in a hole. That'll increase the stress level. Alright, well, fuck the keys. We're just gonna... That's what I get for saying fuck the keys. Oh, hearts. Yes. Oh, no. 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 That's what I get for being greedy. Wait. Okay, that leads to a locked door, which I do not have another small key, so we're going to bail out of that for the time being. Because that seems like an awful lot of stress to put yourself through for what effectively is a dead end at the moment. That is a long shot area. this is what I think it is, if this is our first like real solid dead end with the temple so far, then I think that's probably where we'll call it for today. Like I said, we're not gonna finish this today. We may be able to finish it next time. We're moving through it much faster than I thought, but there's also a lot still to come. So yeah, I think this is probably as good of a place as any to stop. But we have at least made entry to the water temple. We have found the dungeon map. We have found a number of small keys. So we've made good progress. We've made some moves in the right direction. It's just gonna take a little bit more puzzle, a little bit more puzzling to get us through. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything up here, like a entrance to the middle. No. Okay. So yeah, we'll stop here. We'll pick up next time, hopefully to finish the water temple. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Do all of the bullshit up there at the top. Subscribe to us in all the usual spots. Check out Jake's stuff on Monday, Jake and Lizzie on Wednesdays, Lizzie on Fridays, and Lauren whenever the fuck she feels like it. That's another successful Tuesday video down. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next time for more Water Temple fun. Bye, gang.